Hey guys, it's Tick
and Tack.
and I don't remember where we were.
And welcome back to BorderLands 3.
Yeah.
Braden forgot to do the intro before.
No, I
we
didn't
started.
forget. I willingly didn't.
He willingly failed us all. So, that was nice of him. This is your dick.
Yeah, that's my new dick.
Terrible.
Well, you're terrible, so.
This dick sucks. Nice case. Another one of these magnetic boys.
They're nice cases.
They're okay.
Sure.
They're okay.
They also don't have that many, 100 card plastic ones that are cheap.
Whatever, they have this one.
They had a few, yeah.
You didn't want them, though.
No.
Oh, my little servo was in it.
Man.
No.
I should actually check the mail soon.
It's for truck. Remember truck?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get a crying panda.
Yeah.
He's so sad.
Because I just had those sleeves. I didn't have to buy new ones.
Is this the commander?
Yeah, that's a new commander.
Pirate! Pegasus. Human soldier. Human. Fairy? Sapperling.
I leveled up.
Wow, already? The heck are these? Dungeons? Wait, this is a copy, royal. Token enchantment. That's interesting. I didn't even know that those existed. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has ward 1. Whenever this creature becomes a target. Okay. And the other side is enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. And the other one is enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample, and then another one of the +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. Interesting. Alright, so the commander. Elaviri of the Wild Court. What's this one based off of?
It's the newest set, Wilds and Eldraine.
Whenever this creature enters the battlefield or attacks, create a virtuous roll token attached to another target creature you control. If you control another roll on it, put that one into the graveyard. Enchanted creatures get +1/+1 for each enchanted creature. If you control another roll on it,
Yeah, and so instead of a royal roll, like a other one.
interesting. So you have to put the other one into the graveyard?
Yeah.
So they can only have one?
I think that's only with the one creature if it already has a roll when you activate that ability.
Interesting.
I think. Because it doesn't say that on any other card that gives rolls.
Put that on
So.
it. If you control another roll on it, yeah?
Yeah.
So don't put it on a creature you already have, I guess.
Yeah, well, even if you do, you can get more rolls to put on it. Does that make sense? It does to me, at least.
Well,
Because that's the only card in there that specifies that you have to get rid of the other rolls already on there.
well, yeah. But if you use this one and you go to put it on someone, you have to remove the other one.
Yeah, but
If it was because of this one. But if you have another card that gives it to them and it doesn't say that, yeah, that's fair. Create a virtuous roll token. Interesting. Alright. And then whenever an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's kind of a lackluster little extra effect there.
yeah, but there's lots of other cool ones.
Oh yeah, I would assume so. She's just the commander.
Yeah.
The deck doesn't win because of the commander. I mean, okay, that's necessary. Pre-builds don't usually do that.
You didn't tell me we needed to solve an elaborate puzzle. Nonsense. An elaborate puzzle is its own reward. Vault Hunter, all you have to do is push the request button by that delivery pipe and open the tube near you. We'll solve this puzzle over on our end. Let's see. That's this lever here. Crank back the amplitude here. Minnie, hurry. If my sister finds us, set the dial to cupcake, pull the silver chain, and here it comes, Vault Hunter.
Alright. Timber Paladin. As long as Timber Paladin is enchanted by exactly one aura, it has base power and toughness 3/3. As long as it's enchanted by exactly two auras, it has base power and toughness 5/5 and vigilance. As long as it's enchanted by 3 or more auras, it has base power times 10/10, vigilance, and trample. That sounds really easy to do.
Yeah.
To give it 3 auras, especially because I saw over here you've got ethereal armor.
Yeah.
1 mana. Oh, and then this one too. Except this is enchant forest. Utopia Sprawl. Enchant forest. And battlefield, choose a color. Whenever enchanted forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. That's good. Ethereal armor, they all get +1/+1. Creature champion you control, and his first strike. Have you played this deck at all?
I played it once with Connor last night, and he gave up before I could get away with anything good, so...
Did you win though?
Well, he gave up.
Okay, but were you winning?
Kind of. I think I swung for 11.
Nice.
Flying.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, Verdant Embrace. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3 and has, at the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green sacrifice creature token. That's it. Jukai Naturalist. Enchantment creature. Lifelink. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's a real mess.
Ox Drover. Vigilance. It can't be blocked by Oxen. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, target opponent creates a 2/4 white Ox creature token, and you draw a card.
Not bad.
That's interesting. I guess that's what you get when you pay only 4 mana for a 4/4 with Vigilance.
Right.
But I mean,
And it can't be damaged by Oxen.
it can't be blocked. It can't be blocked.
Can't
by
be
Oxen.
blocked by Oxen.
So he can block Oxen, but the Oxen are only 2/4s, and he's a 4/4, so that's the trade-off. It's like you can still kill the Oxen if they choose
Aw,
to
man.
attack with it. What?
I missed the fucking loot tank.
No!
Fucking loot goblin. I missed him.
How devastating.
I know.
Aura Gnarlid. Creatures with power less than Aura Gnarlid's power can't block it. Okay, it gets +1 for each aura on the battlefield. Nice. Indomitable Might. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3. Enchanted creature's controller may have it assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked.
Yeah, and so basically it becomes unblockable. That's the way I read that.
Sort of. Sort of. Like, it can still be killed by a creature that blocks it,
Yeah.
but it can choose to have that damage be dealt directly to the player instead. That's interesting. That's an interesting ability.
It's a cool ability.
It's cool, for sure. Sylvan Ranger. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic weapon. Reveal it and put it in your hand, then check it. Enchantress's Presence. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Okay. Fair enough. Fertile Ground. Enchant land. When enchant land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. Hey Connor. Yes, that's the one you get.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, bro.
Glad you're on the side.
Is that really
Yeah,
the question?
that was gonna be the whole thing. I just saw it. I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Press the button, Vault Hunter.
The Grand Reserve.
It's a Grand Wizard. Jeez.
Success is what that is. Now we can open the vault. Come meet me and Alistair near the gardens. I'll open up the way for you. Just follow the conveyance system out of that room.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Astatre Command. Choose 2. Destroy all artifacts. Destroy all enchantments. Destroy all creatures with power with mana value 3 or less. Destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater. Fucking board wipes. I don't get it. Like, I get it, but also I feel like it just is so painful. It's just so painful.
Yeah, you could swap out the board wipes for such better stuff.
Yeah, but it's just like every pre-built has board wipes in it.
That's not true. Actually, I have one. It doesn't have like any board wipes out. Like maybe
The
one.
commander one?
Yeah, commander one.
Because I know like every commander deck that's pre-built that I've seen has board wipes. Like just straight up. And it's just like, kill everything.
Yeah, I know. You could put better stuff in there.
But
In
it's
place
just
of
like,
board wipes.
it's just like, ugh, it hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Just like the games are already long enough as it is. Last thing I think we need is to kill everything and start all over.
Basically.
Unless your deck benefits from board wipes.
Right.
You know, like if your deck is like, you kill everything and then you pull everything out of the graveyards on your side, okay, now I get it. But
Right.
these ones just kill everything. That's it. They don't
Basically.
benefit from it at all. They just kill everything.
That's not true. My exile deck will have board wipes, but it benefits me to play them because it's like, oh, when you do this, you get like you exile them instead or whatever, and
Yeah.
you can play those.
So if you have something like that,
Yeah.
but it's like this deck, I feel like doesn't have any of that, and this one's just kill everything.
Yeah.
It's just all dead. But see, because like you can choose 2, so you can destroy all creatures with power with mana value 3 or less, and all with 4 or greater. So it's like everything, all creatures are dead. What about tokens? I guess they have 0, so I guess that counts.
And all creatures. So
Yeah. So they would, they'd be considered 0
yeah,
mana value, which is less than 3. So
yeah.
okay. Timely Ward, enchantment aura. You may cast it as though it had flash if it targets a commander. Interesting. Enchant creature. Enchant creature has indestructible. Okay. For 3 mana? Sure. Enchanted creature. Oh yeah. Ancestral Mask. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. That one's good. For only 3 mana, I can see that getting really annoying really fast.
While I trim the last loose end of the Jacob's lie.
If you want to kill Wainwright, then you will have to.
Oh no! Sir Hemlock! And then he gets frozen for some reason.
You can play as her in the pre-sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Alright, Realm Cloaked Giant. Cast out for 5. Destroy all non-giant creatures. And he's just a 7/7 with vigilance.
I'm not looking for help. I'm looking for grenades. Jesus.
Alright, so we figured out that the ability is you can cast it from your hand
Yeah.
for
So
that ability.
yeah, and then play him later on
From exile. But you can't cast that ability when he's on the field.
No.
Right? Okay, good. So I was like, oh, so you can just fucking board wipe every other turn. But it's like, no, it's too good. That'd be broken as hell.
Well, yeah.
Alright, Mantle of the Ancients. Enchant creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, return any number of target auras and or equipment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each aura and equipment attached to it. That's interesting.
Yeah, Connor gave up when I played that last night.
Well, yeah, because you just pull all of them back out onto one
It
creature.
was only 2.
Oh yeah, but
It was
could be
after
bad.
he killed that creature that they were originally on, too. So, like, it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
that bad for him, okay?
Yeah, enchantments and auras, equipments and auras can be really rough sometimes.
Yeah.
When your whole deck is based around it, because then it doesn't matter if you kill the creature, because then you just reattach all of them to a different creature.
Yeah,
And it's just kind of like, well, fuck you, I guess.
Damn it.
Alright, Destiny Spinner. Creature and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. Okay. Pay for it. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until a turn where X is the number of enchantments you control. It's still land. Nice, nice. For only 4 mana. Careful Cultivation. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, gets +1/+3 and has reach. And tap it, add 2 green. Channel. If you discard it, cultivation. Create a 1/1 green human monk creature token with tap it, add 1 green. So you can enchant an artifact, but the artifact doesn't get any benefits from you
Yeah.
enchanting it.
Well, no, I would assume that it gets the green thing. The mana thing.
No. It doesn't say anything about it. It doesn't say anything about an artifact getting anything to do with it.
It says, and if it's a creature, right?
No, it says as long as an enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+3 and reach and tap that to green. So I don't think
+1/+3 reach, and
no. It says and reach and this. So it says and twice for each one.
See, the way I read it was they're like, because you can put it on an artifact, it has to have some benefit to the artifact.
Well, you would think so, but based off of just like how the card is written, it doesn't. That's it. It doesn't. And it could be maybe like if the artifact is like if you want to enchant like a vehicle,
Right.
then that way it's always going
That's fair,
to be
but there aren't any vehicles in the deck.
I know,
so
that's
I
why
don't
it's
see
like
the
a
point
little
of putting
weird.
it on anything.
So careful. Ugh. Careful cultivation on artifact. Go to Reddit. They have the answers.
Usually, yeah.
Careful cultivation. Oh man, you can't enchant. Land that you can't enchant to do nothing. Artifacts to give them. What's the point? Racism! He's over there. He's the pure embodiment. Get him. Beat his ass.
He is German.
Okay. Can enchant artifact creature, but I have to ask if there is a title because I'm seeing no benefit to enchanting an artifact. Okay. I believe it's meant for artifacts that can turn into creatures, so you can sneak in more benefits when they're not currently a creature. For vehicles, that makes sense. So enchant creature or vehicle as that's already used on multiple cards. Both set. So just saying artifact works. So yeah, so I guess that's it.
That's silly.
Literally has no benefit to enchanting an artifact unless that artifact can become a creature or something.
That's fucking dumb, though.
Yeah, it is pretty stupid. But I mean, you know, there's definitely benefits to it. And I think, and what the guy was saying was that there's none in this deck, but he says the set has that stuff in it, and that's where the card shines the most. But in this deck, it seems it doesn't do that very well. So it's 3 mana to give a creature some buffing and tapping for double mana. So still not bad, just weird. Okay, Arcane Signet. Put on the bandos. Freaking lands. Mana. Alright, Sun Titan. Vigilance. When enters the battlefield or attacks, and you return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. See, that's really nice. He's a 6-drop, but I mean, once he does his shit, you just return most of the stuff in here. Like all the enchantment auras. Just every turn. It's pretty good. Are you losing?
I did die once.
Snake Umbra. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 and has, whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Okay. Totem Armor. If an enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. That's cool. War Barrier Blessing. Enchant creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2. Songbird's Blessing. Enchanted creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an aura card. You may put that card on the battlefield. If you don't, put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of the library in a random order. Okay, that's cool, I guess. You know what's one cool thing you could add to this deck? You could add Gift of Immortality. I think it's a 3-drop enchantment, and I think it's whenever a creature dies, like prevent that death, and then remove this aura until the beginning of the next upkeep or something, or your next upkeep or something. Alright.
There we go. I killed her.
Nice.
I got 2 legendaries from it, too. Damn.
Gift
What about you?
of
You were shot just as much as I was.
Immortality.
I'll be fine. Not the first time I've had lead in my belly. Just have to clear
enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Return Gift of Immortality to the battlefield attached to that creature at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah. 3-drop enchantment. Totally worth. They would work really well in this deck. Now I saw a Gift of Immortality combo. So obviously now I'm interested in that. Anything good? Let's see. Sun Titan plus Gift of Immortality plus Ashnod's Altar. So obviously, whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, we return, I'm assuming Gift of Immortality to the battlefield. Sacrifice a creature. Add 2. Interesting.
It's up to you to finish the task, Vault Hunter.
Right. Evolve.
Sacrifice a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power from the top of their library into the deck.
The only puzzles
That's
I enjoy are
interesting.
putting skeletons back together after I have
Yeah.
removed them from their owners.
Using Gift of Immortality with Sun Titan, which you have in the deck. Whenever he enters the battlefield, you return a thing from your graveyard. A permanent. Or is it permanent? Return target permanent card from the with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So every time he dies with Gift of Immortality, he does leave and then returns, and then you can immediately put it back onto him.
Yeah.
And then they were using that with Altar of Dementia, which is sacrifice a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrifice player creature's power to the top of the library into their graveyard. So, since it activates infinitely, you can literally do it as many times as you want, and just mill somebody out immediately. And then he also has this one, which just adds 2 colorless mana, so you can have an infinite amount of colorless mana. That's amazing. What about this one? Sacrifice a creature, add 1 mana of any color. Bear Heaven permanent dies, destroy all permanents at the beginning of the next end step. Give him Immortality, Altar of Dimension. First strike is when it enters the battlefield, you may put an aura return card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield next to you. Okay. And then second season. Jeez, dude. This battlefield, you can search it. Graveyard, hand, and or library for an aura card. Put it on the battlefield text stream. Search your library inspiration. How about that? So I've seen a lot of that. Whenever another creature dies, start to play losing life in game one. Yeah, that's freak, dude. Hey, baby.
And then you could use some shit like freaking Sun Titan, Gift of Immortality alongside Viscera Seer or some shit.
Yeah, Viscera Seer, or even just you want that, something to sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then along with that, just basically anything that benefits from a creature dying. And since that creature's always coming back immediately and always gains the immortality or immediately every time, you literally could, as soon as you get that combo off, you can just destroy somebody.
Yeah.
Because you can either do, one of the things they were showing was literally just mill their cards equal to its power. So if it's Sun Titan, it's 6. So they just mill 6 every time he does it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they lose 2 life, you gain 2 life. Like,
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah, they were talking about that too. So like, Bastion Remembrance or there's a creature that they were just showing that does that similarly. That's insane. It's good to keep in mind though, because I mean, you could totally do that though in the deck. Because these other cards, like sacrifice a creature, add 2 colorless, it's an artifact. Same with make them Altar of Dementia, which makes them mill. It's also an artifact. It's a 2-drop as well. So it's like, oh, that's rough. Sun Titan's a 6-drop. Sadly though, I think, there's this guy. Daneth Benalius Hope. First strike Vigilance Lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you may put an aura or equipment card from your graveyard, from your hand or graveyard, onto the battlefield attached to it. So he's the cheapest one because he's a 5 instead of a 6. He's the cheapest one I've seen so far in this list. Yeah. There's Bastion Remembrance. And carry on feeder. Yeah. It's crazy. Yep. Definitely super rude.
Yeah.
You gotta do that, man.
I don't think I will.
You don't want to add those just 2 cards in there to make that combo pop?
No, I'm
What?
not too worried about it.
But it'd be so good.
Don't care or something.
Castle Ardenvale. Mix a token. It's kind of cool. I have it in my token.
This greenhouse was installed by my grandfather, Warden.
Okay. Tangles, Span, Lookout. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. See, and then you just add it with that. You can literally draw your entire deck. You gain infinite mana, and then you draw infinite cards. And then you play them all, and then you kill them. Boom, you're done. You win. Giant Inheritance. Giant creature gets +5/+5 and has, whenever this creature attacks, create a monster roll token attached to up to 1 target attacking creature. The giant creature gets +1/+1. When it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. That's cool. Danitha, Passion, Paragon. First strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. Or who spells you cast this one less defense. The Johnny's Chosen. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white cat creature token. If that enchantment is an aura, you may attach it to the token. Okay. Setsun or Seatsan champion. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1 counter on him and draw a card. Nice. See, again with that, he'll become infinitely large. I'm telling you, get through Immortality, man. It goes super well in this deck. You don't even have to add the sacrifice stuff. Because a lot of stuff just benefits whenever shit enters the field. Shala or Chalet. Voice of Plenty. Blind. You, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof. Pay 6, put a +1 counter on each creature you control.
That's really good, because hexproof is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, all hexproof, and yeah. 6 for a single +1 counter, but on all your creatures. Sonia, Captain of Hades. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an aura card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest of your bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a creature you control, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Just attach your creatures. See? Infinite soldier tokens. Same thing, bro. But like that's the thing is you don't even have to add the sacrifice thing. Just having that thing on the on the field allows for it to just proc every turn if you attack with it or just get it to die somehow. And then that means every turn you're just going to be gaining all these bonuses. Eidolon of Blossoms. Whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. See? Another draw card. Swords of Plowshares. Until a target creature its controller gains lightning to its back. Celestial Archon. Bestow 7. Flying first strike. Enchant creature +4 and has flying first strike. Umbra Mystic. Auras attached to permanents you control have totem on them. If an enchanted permanent you control would be destroyed, instead destroy it. Remove all damage from it, destroy an aura attached to one of them. See, this card though would fuck it up. That one would ruin all of it. Unless you're sacrificing yourself, which is different.
Yeah, that's sacrifice, not destroy.
Yeah. But otherwise, you just destroy that creature, and then now you have to. You don't get a choice anymore. Alright, Sanctum Weaver. Tap it. Add X mana of any one color where X is the number of enchantments you can. Bam. That's really good. Daybreak Coronet. Enchant creature with power, or enchant creature with another aura attached to it. Enchant creature is +3/+3 and has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. God damn. For 2 mana? That's crazy. That's like literally insane. Paradise Druid. It has Hexproof as long as it's untapped. And 1 mana of any. Eidolon of Countless Battles. Bestow 4. Countless Battles and enchant creatures each get +1/+1 for each creature you control and +1/+1 for each aura you control. Damn. That's insane.
We haven't much
For
time.
only 3 mana?
Forgive me. It's a thing I heard someone
That's
say once,
crazy.
and I always wanted to try it. Anyway, there's no time for parlor tricks.
Tithe
I
Taker.
will assemble the vault.
During your turn, spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate cost 1 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. Afterlife 1. This creature dies, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. Cool. Core Spirit Dancer. It gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. Transcend
I trust you know where to put that.
Envoy. Flying. Aura spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That's it.
And already another boss.
Hell yeah, again?
Yeah.
Damn.
Then we will eradicate it before the
Generous
time
Gift.
arrives.
Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant creature token.
There's supposed to be an
Soul Ring.
enormous monster inside the vault.
Kenrith's Transformation. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchant creature loses all abilities and is a green elf creature with base power and toughness 3/3. That's weird. 2 mana. Galwain Casting Director. Whenever this guy or another token creature enters the battlefield, you control, choose one. Create a royal token attached to a creature. Create a sorcerer role token attached to a creature. Create a monster role token attached to a creature. Okay. Angelic Destiny. Chain creature gets +4/+4, has flying and first strike, and is an angel in addition to other types. Whenever attached creature dies, return angelic to its owner's hand. Pollen Bright Wings. Chain creature has flying. When an enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green sapperling creature tokens. Liberated Livestock. When Liberated Livestock dies, create a 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink, a 1/1 bird creature token with flying, and a 2/4 white ox creature token. For each of those tokens, you may put an aura card from your hand and or graveyard onto the battlefield attached to it. That's cool.
Whoa.
What?
I'm dead.
Why? How you gonna get yourself out of that pickle, huh? Knick-knack. Oh,
Paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
I wish. This guy enters the battlefield with X plus counters on it. Enters the battlefield, reveal the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of aura cards with mana value X or less from among them on the battlefield. Put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield on the bottom of your library in one morning. That's great. Because he's 1 and then X, so that's really good. Archon of Sun's Grace. Flying lifelink. Pegasus creatures you control of lifelink. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. Remember an enchantment? See, again! Infinite 2/2 white Pegasus creature tokens with flying. Just infinity brain. Don't you get it? Another freaking board wipe. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Yes. That's crazy. Starfield Mystic. Enchanted spells you cast goes 1 less to cast. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard, from the battlefield. Put a plus or counter on it. See? Another one! Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast a spell with mana value 5 or less from your hand without paying his mana price. Oh, that's a sorcery. Rixar's expertise. Loam Crafter Fawn. When there's a battlefield, you may discard one or more land cards. When you do, return up to that many target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Sir Armont the Redeemer. When it enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token, attach it to target creature you control. Enchanted creatures you control that plus +1. Sage's Reverie. Enchanted creature. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. That could be intense. And that gets enchanted creature +1 for each aura you control that's attached to a creature. Spectral Steel. Enchanted creatures +2/+2. Pay 2, exile it from your graveyard. Return another target aura or equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. Bear Umbra. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has, whenever this creature attacks, untap all lands you control. Totem up. Wow. That's crazy. Retether. Return each aura card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Only creatures can be enchanted this way. Aura cards that can't enchant a creature on the battlefield remain in your graveyard. But for 4 mana, that's great. Unfinished Business. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then return up to 2 target aura and or equipment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to that creature.
Excellent, it worked.
This seems like a fun deck.
Sir Hammerlock once told me that when hunting a beast, it's best to deny its sustenance. Starving creatures make mistakes.
That's true.
Now Tyrene Calypso will be unable to derive power from the Vault Monster.
What the actual dick? Did you just kill the vault monster
Oh,
for
Jesus
real?
Christ.
Come on! Now there's no point in any
I went to
of
put the
this.
cards in and the magnets just were like, nope.
I guess I don't know, leech a pile of tanks? They're like popcorn shrimp, but more screamy. You guys really suck, you know that? Totally uncalled for.
It seems we're alone. You may proceed into the vault to collect your loot. Meanwhile, I will examine the Iridian technology out here.
Telling you, man.
There it is.
Elixir of Immortality. Make that
Not
deck.
Elixir of Immortality.
There's the other one.
Gift of Immortality.
Dude.
Elixir is just as good, though. For
Not in that
other
deck.
reasons.
Not in that deck.
No, but it's just as good for other reasons.
True. Well, guess it's time I build an entire deck around just Gift of Immortality and infinite combos.
Like an asshole.
Yeah. There's got to be one where it's like they sacrifice a creature. No, I like the mill one. Just bam. Now you mill 2 cards infinitely until you're dead.
As well as Pandora and a fourth
I
vault
win.
symbol I do not recognize. Could Tyrene Calypso be telling the truth about the Great Vault? I am concerned. Come out and we will return to Sanctuary together. Lilith will want to hear about this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy crap. Oh, damn.
Spooky. What?
A freaking chest full of good shit.
Nice.
Cool.
You did it. How many more bosses you got to beat now?
Quite a few.
How close are you to beating the game?
Maybe halfway through the main story? Maybe?
Maybe?
On the high end?
On the high end?
Yeah.
Is it a long story?
Vault Hunter, we should probably discuss.
Eh?
Disconcerting.
Do it.
Tennis!
This is episode 11, so...
She's gone. Oh man, when you killed that monster, I was like, shit. But we've got our eye on a bigger prize.
Lilith, the Calypsos have kidnapped Tannis.
deep inside of her. What?
Maybe. Yeah. Could be true. Could be true.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
Yeah.
You done going through that deck?
Yeah, I went through all of it.
Damn. That was quick.
I know. You didn't respond to any of my comments about most of it. So.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all, dude.
I know. That's why I went by
oh,
so quick.
I'm apparently blitzed.
You just sat there and just didn't say much
Yeah,
whenever I said anything about the cards.
it
Just
happens
like- just
sometimes.
So I got
Sorry,
through
I'm
it
so
so quick.
fucking boring sometimes.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm so fucking boring
Hey,
sometimes.
why don't you listen with your ears?
I do. I observe with my eyes.
That doesn't help you listen.
Fuck off. Damn bugs.
They just love you,
No, they need to stop.
dude. They want to be your friend.
No,
They are your
hard
friend.
to know.
They're your friend. Where they at? Let me at them.
They're in my face.
Bong. Okay, I can see. I'm gonna go turn on the light so I can see them.
No. Should have seen it coming. This is
that?
exactly what I was afraid of.
I got a achievement.
Stop talking
Good
about
job.
Janice like she's already dead. There's still time.
Where they at? Let me at them. Let me at them. Where are they hiding? There's one on. There's one on the plate, but he looks kind of like he's. You see him? He's kind of like upside down and wiggling around. Maybe he got touched by the thing. He can't fly away though.
Alright, well, I'm happy with that. I can't swing it that fast with my right hand.
That's fine.
Because I bruised my bone in here.
Stop picking at yourself.
I can't help it!
You're bleeding on everything. Look at your poor shirt.
Yeah, I
Right
know.
on.
That's from overthinking.
God damn it. Brayden.
Was our most requested murder. Beat out annoying robot by just a bit.
Damn it! Speaking of murder, Carnivore is getting hungry. Show starting soon, and it's gonna be a killer.
Janice.
They're gonna kill
Let's
us
show
if
his
we
face
don't do
eventually.
something.
Huh?
That fly.
Janice
It'll show his
risked
face.
everything to
Yeah,
keep Tyrene from getting that vault monster. She deserves better than dying for the entertainment of two psychopaths. We're going back
We're
to
gonna go get
Pandora.
pizza tonight.
Vault Hunter, save her.
Do you have your wheel?
Calypso's mentioned a Carnivora. Go find Vaughn.
I wouldn't come over
Send
here
him to
without
an
it.
old Crimson Raiders.
I thought you were gonna
Devil's
come with her.
Razor. He's
Well,
the
yeah, I was gonna
military
take the
seal
scooter
group.
home.
I know.
what's
But
going
you're
on.
obviously your wheel's not up and running, so I was like, there's no point in doing that.
Make it.
Otherwise, I'll just take your only one mode of transportation that you like to use. Think I could start the paper towels on fire with this?
Maybe.
Should I try?
No. No, I don't think you should.
Sure, I can just kind of hit the corner of it and then kind of out with my finger before it catches. I think that sounds like a great idea. Freaking fly. He's not doing what he's supposed to, which is fly into this death trap.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, he's freaking so... just doesn't get the memo. It's like he's going for your drink a little bit. There it is.
That one's empty, too.
Perfect. It doesn't matter. He got caught inside of the actual net. So... and he climbed inside of it, so I just literally had to hold it over it, and where there was no escape for him to go. He just drove right into it. Well, I think that was the only one.
Hopefully.
For now, at least. There's no pop. I mean, there's probably more in the bathroom. Ah. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey, hey.
Oh. I just put that away and I actually have space for it.
Nice.
Fuck me.
Good boy.
Shut up, you.
Good job, you.
Shut up, you.
God damn. Stop getting those achievements. Cease your achievements. That's it. Cease achieving.
Alright, now I just need a legendary Boyo. This thing. Class mod.
Why?
Because I have a legendary shield. And if I get a legendary class mod, I can put it in my class mod slot and have legendaries in every slot. That's all.
That's crazy. Don't do it.
That is literally the only reason as well.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. No, please.
Boom.
No, don't do it. No, please. And ask for this. Is Gabe ever gonna get himself a regular deck?
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably not.
With a bounty, that would buy a lot of chew
He doesn't have a weird compulsion to buy every single pre-built that he sees from like
Hey,
someone.
I don't. I only have a weird compulsion to buy every single cool one that I find.
Yeah, which is all of them.
No. That is slander. How dare you?
Let's see, how many do you have right now?
Shut up!
What is that? I know you have the plusables one deck. You have. I feel like you have how many Lord of the Rings ones do you have?
I have the elf commander deck. And that's it.
So that's 2. You have this one that I just looked at. That's 3. What other ones do you have?
There's the planeswalker one,
Oh, the Planeswalker.
and you counted the token one already.
Token.
And soon.
Yeah, token 1, Planeswalker, this deck, and the Elf Lord of the Rings deck. Is that it? Just the 4? Doubt it.
I don't know. I think those are the only precons I have. But also, who knows?
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're all your commander decks are pre-con.
That's not true. I have 2 non-precon decks.
Oh, I guess you've got the goblins and the slivers. I'll
But
count
the
those.
slivers are fucked.
I'll count those. That's 6. 6 commander decks for you. That's like as many regular decks.
Oh no, that's less.
Not that much.
By a little bit, at the very least.
Yeah, but it took you way longer to acquire all those normal decks than it did to acquire all of these commander decks.
It's because I didn't have anybody to play with for a long time. But
Took
now
you
I
like
can
a
get
month.
Connor to play with sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Because Connor, just because the pre-built commander decks versus each other is really balanced.
yeah,
It's super fucking
and
balanced.
he doesn't just lose all the time because he
He's-
definitely would if we were playing with our decks.
Yeah, he can't build a good deck.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what he's doing and doesn't take good advice.
Yeah, so I guess if we only ever used pre-built decks against each other, they'd be super balanced all the time.
Basically, that's also the idea of precons, though.
True.
They're not to win tournaments; they're to play like a gateway to get into the game.
Yeah, just kind of like, and then if all your friends have them, it's a pretty balanced experience.
Exactly.
Versus like right now, where it's just like there's the really good decks, and they just destroy. So it's like, my first deck was a goblin deck.
My first deck was a blue control deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it was.
Of course it was, because your dad had the build it.
No, I built it.
Dad had
No,
it. Yep,
my mom gave me a little bit of advice, but she didn't help me at all. I built it.
that counts.
I did steal a bunch of their cards.
that counts as helping.
I would say that counts as helping, but like that's not part of the thing I was talking about. Is I
Wrong.
technically built it by myself, other than all the cards I stole.
Besides all the cards I took from them.
Is it really stealing if it's given up willingly?
That's the question.
The answer is no, because that is giving. It is literally a different definition of a different word.
Let's see. Okay, would you agree that your Hydro deck is the first deck that you've built that's like a pretty decent deck?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's
Well, that blue deck, when I built it, it was good. But Magic was a very different game at the time.
That's fair.
So, because I built it in like 2010, maybe as early as 2008.
That's fair.
So,
That's pretty freaking old.
exactly. It was literally a different game then. So,
But yeah, no, I would definitely say that's probably your best deck that you've built.
yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
Like the COV have been busy on Pandora.
Oh my
Whoa.
Jesus.
Razor. Gonna have to smash through.
But I mean, technically though, as if you think about it, besides that, the Hydro deck was the first deck that you've built where you like had money to go and buy the exact cards that you wanted,
Yeah.
versus like a lot of the other decks you would build where like
Just from cards I had, like my Mer deck.
yeah, like shit cards you had or like cheap cards you could get from the card store, card
Yeah.
shop or something. Not like full on order all of the good shit that you need.
Yeah. I'm actually revamping my dragons right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like actively?
Yeah. And I swapped out a shitload of cards for other cards or that I already had too.
Nice.
And I think I'm gonna swap out a bunch more, maybe,
What do you
for like Mox Gems.
for Mox Gems?
Yeah.
Does that really count as a revamp, or is it more like a?
Yeah, no, I'm
A
fixing
cheat.
it. No, I'm fixing it so it actually works as a 5-color dragon deck.
Aren't the Mox Gems like
Part of the Power 9?
Yes. See, so it doesn't really count. It's
No,
like
it does
It's
count.
like a cheating way of making a deck really good.
But it's a 5-color deck.
No, it's a cheating way to make the deck better.
Well, then I'm just gonna use Black Lotuses.
Same thing.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about Soul Ring too, then.
No, Soul Ring isn't, because it's a 1-drop or 2 colorless. It's very different.
Wow.
It's very different. And you can only have 4 of those in the deck versus the Mox Gems. You can have 4 of each.
Yeah,
And they're
exactly.
a 0-drop. They're literally
I
a
wouldn't
0
put
drop.
4 of each in.
But yeah, but I'm just
Maybe
saying.
2 of each. Maybe.
It's a 0-drop for one of whatever color it's producing.
Yeah, just swap out my basic lands I have for those, and the deck is better.
Yeah, exactly. It's cheating.
Meh.
It's a cheap way. And then obviously I had Mox Opal as well, because you can have tap it for 1 color of any color as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. And if all your fucking lands are artifact
Hey,
lands.
not all of them. Only my basics, which I only have 10 basic lands in it.
Counts.
I don't even get basics that often.
It's true.
So, I took out some cards, I added other cards, and I want to test it. So,
We should do that.
I was going to ask you to help me with that, actually.
Today?
Yeah, today.
What deck would we use against it until we test it? Because we don't want to do anything too control-y.
Not Hydras, obviously.
Yeah, no, anything of our like higher end decks, you know, like goblins, freaking zombies, token. Even my token deck might be too high end. to
Right.
test. We could test it though, because goblins don't have any control. Well, not goblins. Tokens don't have any control over your side of the board. It's just kind of like a race, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it. You do your Saprolands.
I was thinking that as well, yeah.
Because that one's a token, but still, like, it's just slower. Most of the time, it doesn't even token either. Mostly just makes it one big creature.
Well, yeah.
And fucks you.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh,
Well,
oops.
heads up though.
Actually.
Carnivora is Supes exclusive. Only the most dedicated
Have you already,
followers
like,
get in.
I guess,
You're gonna have to give up your car as an
so you haven't swapped out any of the Mox, any of your basics for Moxes yet. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Figures.
Oh, start conveyor. It's right there. Do, do, do.
Pitiful death ride! No ticket, no entry, no glory!
You don't want to ride it?
Okay.
Will that actually kill you if you stayed in it?
I
In
know.
order to get in. Oh, bro. Okay, I heard Big Donnie over at the chop shop won a golden car in a sweepstakes.
Alright, did you want to get pizza after this one or after the next one?
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Huh? You're hungry? Because I just want to make sure, because it's
I
6:40.
don't think I've eaten today.
It's 6:40 right now.
Oh no, I have. We went for breakfast this morning. It's about like 9. So,
I've had a bowl of cereal, a cupcake, and a scoop of ice cream today. So similar.
yeah. I had a Taco Bell breakfast.
Which is not bad for, you know.
It's not good for you.
It's not good for
That's the end of that thought. Honestly, that's it.
I think a lot of stuff we eat that isn't good for us.
Oh yeah, no. Like I tell Connor, I'm like, I expect to smell bad most days because I'm a 22-year-old guy with a shit diet. Like,
True.
yeah, with a freaking actual like blue collar hard labor job too. Like, I'm gonna smell, and I can accept that.
So yay or nay? Because also, I guess you can think about it like, did you want to go when it's dark out or when it's light out? That's another thought, I guess.
Right.
As what?
Probably. I only wrote it to go down to JR's. I haven't used it to go anywhere else.
I haven't charged it?
No, of course not.
City Market's not that far.
No, I think it'll be alright. Especially if you write it. No.
No.
I mean, that is correct. That is
true.
a correct statement.
It's true.
I'm not gonna ask to ride your wheel because I'm a selfish dick. Alright?
But it's true.
But I wouldn't decline it if you offered it.
Oh, of course. I'm not gonna.
I know. But I'm just stating my facts. My truths.
Yeah, the truths of the news.
My truths.
So good. So does Connor not go to the church anymore?
No.
When's the last time he went?
A month ago?
Jeez.
I don't know.
Does he do, like, online worship anymore?
At night. That's why he's not here, I think.
I feel like he usually, because they have the one during the morning and then one during, like,
The midday. It's at like 1 or 2.
yeah, so they have the midday one and
1 at 8.
the nighttime. But nothing in the morning?
No, they have one in the morning too.
But is that one only in person?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I know he wasn't doing the one when I got here. And I feel like usually he was.
Swap out this there for something hopefully better. Probably better even.
I will say though, Jesus, this baby. I will say though that like out of all of his things that he's like done in his life, I think he's held on to this one the longest.
Oh yeah.
Because most things he drops, and like yeah, I get this one's like a religion thing and it's a bit different.
It's a
But
little different.
It's a bit different because it like technically affects him in the real world versus like a game or something.
Right.
But it's approaching the same thing that everything else does. And it just slowly,
Doesn't.
yeah, just stops doing it.
Yeah.
The real question is, will he drop it completely someday?
I fucking hope so.
That's the real question. Because I mean, he's basically at the point now where he does it once out of the 2 times, or the 3 times that you can do it on the Saturdays. And then
Get up there.
Does he do it on Tuesdays still?
He doesn't go. I don't know if he does anything else, but he doesn't go. So
I mean, he hasn't. It sounds like he's gone for a long time.
no.
So, anyways, someday.
And then he gets mad at me when I make fun of him.
It's because he feels bad.
I somehow don't care.
He feels bad, bro.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
why.
him problem.
That's why he was. Hurry up, Brady.
Sorry,
Find a good spot
you're a dick.
before I touch you in your sleep. Oh, jeez, dude. They'll never fix your wheel, by the way.
Right. Definitely fucking feels like it.
It's okay. It's only been a week. It's kind of sad because it's like we were so close to getting it fixed, but it just wasn't working for some reason.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
So, and right now it's fucking Sunday for them.
Oh yeah, they don't work on Saturdays. Our Saturdays. They don't work on our Saturdays.
We're ready for ya!
It's very sad.
Avenge me!
Avenge me. Avenge me.
Let the hunt take you.
Interesting. Red Cat Ground Pounder. It's like a monster. It's an actual monster truck with dual steering. That's cool. Looks pretty sick.
Keep trying to throw grenades.
Stop that.
Can't help it.
You only have so many grenades.
Raging little Goliath.
Red Cat Racing Ground Pounder. I don't know what this is.
Tricking them to attack his friends.
Yeah, do that.
Because I'd rather fight one big ass Goliath than one Goliath and then a bunch of little dudes. You know?
That's fair. Red Cat Racing Ground.
Holy crap.
What
Gonna
is it?
kill Big Donnie. The Big D.
270 bucks. 270. I like it though. It looks really cool. It's just a monster truck. It's like full on like monster truck. Dual steering. That sounds awesome.
Oh, I had a corrosion weapon already.
I wonder if I can put dual motors in it. That would be so cool. I don't think I can, but it'd be sick as hell. Wow.
I just got a legendary from this thing.
You did?
Yeah.
Can you hit him? No. Hurry up and find a spot, Brady.
I'm working on it.
Do
Let
it
me
fast.
kill this guy.
Do it-
Jeez.
Do it faster. This man is eluding you. Big Donnie. I wish there was like a Spartan kick. Just run up and just fucking ragdoll his ass off the edge.
Right.
That'd be so cool.
Got him.
Yay! And you
Fuck,
leveled
fuck,
up.
fuck.
Yeah, steal his shit.
I didn't even look at it. I just picked it up.
He was like, mine. Yoink.
Hey, yo.
The gold collar's up on that crane. You'll have to get it down before you can drive that shaggin' wagon to the festival.
The shaggy waggy.
Shaggin' wagon.
The shag.
Oh, that's why. Alright.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other channel.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.